Joining us on the show today is a businessman who enjoys living life to the fullest. He describes himself as a show-stopping, jaw-dropping human being who takes pride in his talent. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Big Brother Naija Level Up ex-housemate, Kess! How you doing?
Hi, everybody.
Welcome back to the real world.
Kess, like they call it.
Kess.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the real world.
Yeah, nice to have you.
Wow. I was always wondering, like, what is that? Because I think the sir comes with some respect. Like, so what is that with the housemates, and how did you even make them to start calling you Sir Kess?
So before I went on the show, my social media handle was Sir Kess.
Oh.
So I just told them once, and then they just stuck. I think it's just because of my personality, I guess.
And you were not giving them, I'm the... No, you didn't really give them that I'm the oldest, did you?
No, but I'm actually the oldest in
the house.
Yeah,
But I think you were just minding your business sometimes, so that's some disrespect.
Yeah. Because if they insult me, go pay me well. So. I actually told them that y'all should not disrespect me like that.
Oh, like you told them,
Yeah.
Wow.
You had to put your foot down.
Yeah, because like I was the oldest, and my younger ones are like same age. I didn't expect to meet people that young.
Yeah.
But you know,
Gen Z don't get respect.
no, because I think that maybe probably they just liked you because these children that I'm looking at, they'll be like, oh, go and be old in your house.
But I think I respected myself, so
True.
you know, it was just easy for them to respect me too.
So how was the experience, the whole experience, the whole time you were in the house, the attachment and everything? How is it?
It was interesting, at the same time very draining. The whole being in one small space, you know, you can't go out, you can't see family, you can't see friends. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was pretty interesting. The fact that we don't know what's happening next, what task is coming next. But it was beautiful.
Did you feel any type of way that... So we've seen templates aside Mike, being a married man that went on the show and everything, the slate was clean. Did you feel any type of way? What was the conversation with your wife going for this show as a married man?
So for me, this has been a dream.
Okay.
I've been trying out since even before I got married.
Oh.
So yeah, it is a dream for me, marriage or no marriage. I would have gone on the show regardless.
And she agreed.
She has to agree because it's my dream.
So what if she was like, okay.
So I'm a supportive husband. I feel if you are with me, you have to support my dream. In as much as I won't go there and misbehave, which I did. I didn't misbehave. So yeah.
That was surprising, actually, because they said that place is very cold.
Yeah. It is.
So how did you manage? Because, well, who did we have here? And they were talking about the warmth, like you just want some warmth and all that. Yeah. So how were you able to?
I think they intentionally do it. You know, make sure it's very cold so that you look for a partner. But it's really cold. It is really cold.
So how did you do it that you did not even manage to say, you this girl?
As in,
come here!
So I sleep very late.
That's intentional.
Yeah, I sleep very late, so I wake up early. You know, so before I sleep, then I wake up.
Before you go, they find Cody.
cover your pillow.
Man, don't go lose guard.
So we saw that you had a whole lot of fun in the house, and you made 1 or 2 close friends. So who were those people that you had connections with? And we saw many people say, well, he might kiss this person one time or the other, but he never got that intent.
Especially with Ilebaye, too, because she was like your baby at some point, and then she left.
Yeah, I was very close with Beauty.
Yeah,
there's Brian. There's Lebaye, obviously. There's Daniela. I didn't go there to kiss anybody because I was a married man. I'm a very disciplined person. Yeah. So I didn't go there to act like who I am not. You know, so whatever I saw on the show is who I am in real life. So I didn't go there to go and misbehave and, you know, disrespect myself and my family. So I went there as me. If they like me as me, fine. If they don't.
Was that not being too safe?
No, without strategy.
I wanted to sell myself as me, not to be anybody else. You know, so if they like me as me, fine. If they don't like, and that was what got me to the show in the first place. Yeah.
Because at some point, I tell you the truth, I was very scared for you.
Okay.
And I'll tell you.
Everybody was.
Yeah, because you just be quiet sometimes. Sometimes you just be having side talk with somebody. Yeah. You were just calm. I'm like, this house does not like calmness. So this house likes violence.
So what I would say is, on that show, if you ask people who stayed with me, they'll say I'm not quiet. It's just sad that they were only showing me when I'm calm or when I'm quiet. So if you ask everybody who came to the show, They'll tell you like.
So is it what the show wants to portray at the end of the day?
Yeah, I think so.
Did you have fights with anybody?
I did.
Amaka.
Really?
Yeah, I actually threw a cake at her.
And we didn't see it.
They didn't show.
I did not see it. You were angry on that show?
Yeah, I was actually expecting a strike.
You were angry.
Like, no, I didn't get that part.
The week Beauty was disqualified, all of us, we were expecting that I would get a strike because of my actions. But they didn't show it, so.
What's Amaka doing?
It's a revelation.
She abused me now. She insulted me. And then she got me, yeah.
So are you happy in a way now that she's out?
That she's out.
Or she's one of those people that you didn't like?
Not if I don't like her, but she can just get under my skin a lot because of the way she talks. So I can't really vibe with her too much.
So when you heard yesterday that she was evicted, what was the feeling? Did you think that it was well-deserved? Because a lot of people felt that it's unfair. And as you said, they did not show a part of it. And some people were saying, to be fair to Big Brother, it's possible that there were things that they did not show us, especially with the fact that she was going to bring the house down, burn the house, putting on the microwave.
So about the eviction, we knew about it. Those of us that are housemates, we knew about surprise eviction, but maybe the public didn't know. So it was okay for
but part of this, whatever you said, that any day can just happen.
They can take care of this season. Surprise eviction, So part of
and it was crazy. They called people in, and this one said this one. And what the narrative people were now pushing yesterday after, because people were counting. So it was Doyin and Amaka.
Yes. They were like, Doyin should have left.
Amaka has too much wahala. She almost burned at the house, you know.
But it was, but I mean, looking at Big Brother, was it not what we signed for? Like somebody who would always just
give us drama.
The drama and the tea.
Yeah, but Amaka is too much. Amaka is too much.
So the fake housemates, did you know who was a fake housemate? Did you know if there was a fake housemate in the house while you were there?
I had no idea, but as soon as I was told, I guess Modella. So you can't save such thing for last, you know. So I guess it was Modella. I actually guess, I guess it was Modella.
Wow.
I guess it was right.
I guess. Because you can't save something like that for the last,
that come inside after everybody.
Yeah.
All right, we will be going on a quick break, and we will be back with reality star Kess when we get back.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we still have Kess in the building. Who should probably start like what should I call it? Like Ilebaye was, it's hard.
In his face.
Like you shoved somebody. Like no.
I'm married.
As in.
And we're both tipsy.
Yeah, don't do this.
Yeah, it was
you try.
It was a warning, send warning, like I am married. How did you find the party?
Yeah, it was fun. You know, after the whole, it was very stressful. You know, being in that house. We have to always think. The tasks are always crazy. So Saturdays were time for us to unwind, drink alcohol, just vibe and enjoy ourselves.
Okay.
So the parties were lit.
So what part do you miss already?
I miss being on screen.
You're on screen now.
You're on screen.
Yeah.
When I wake up, you know, different. I miss the parties, obviously. I miss those tasks that bring money. You know, so I miss everything about the house. I miss my level 2, you know, trenches. So I miss everything about the house.
All right. So when you were in the house,
mediator.
As in, as mentor.
There was a news that we heard, and we were shocked. And you know, it was like, oh wow. So what's going to happen? Even online, people had opinions. They were like, so why is it still there? Why would people hear this before the person it happened to hears and all that? We are so sorry. We empathize with you on the loss of your son. When you got out and heard, how did that feel?
It was one of the saddest days of my life because I was dealing with the shock of being evicted. And then the other news happened. It was really sad, I won't lie. Because when I was evicted, I could notice that they were treating me differently. They were shielding me from people. I couldn't understand why until the next day. The team had to bring psychologists to me to speak to me and stuff. Wow. But it was really sad. They even asked me I had the option of postponing my whole media round. But I spoke with my wife, spoke with my family. I'm a strong guy, you know, so my wife is good. I am good. It was just sad that it was everywhere. Yeah. I thought they would have managed it better just within the family, but it was just sad that everybody knew about it and they were just sad.
You're so sorry about that. Hope you're holding up
Yeah, I'm good. My wife is good,
right.
you know.
Okay,
we'll try again, so.
Yeah.
Wish you the best.
Let's talk about Sir Kess, the mediator now. You were always that guy that, if you did scatter, I remember you trying to pacify beauty in all our many fights, the Ilebaye, Fina drama, Besties drama. You were always...
That's the part they showed. Like, that's the part they showed.
Yeah.
There's also the Sir Kess, the instigator.
Really? That's a lot of. Please, which one did we now watch?
Who did they instigate? Who you want to set up?
I usually ask difficult questions.
It's just set person up.
Yeah. So I usually ask difficult, but they didn't show. So if you ask anybody who stayed with me, they'll tell you.
Okay, so that wasn't like a strategy.
No, it wasn't.
Because it looked like, oh, this guy is just there as the oldest, and his own strategy is to just, guy, no fights now. Don't do that. Sit down. I said you should sit down. Don't do that.
Like on this clip you're showing, I was actually instigating things.
Yeah. And there was a day like that too, that you were talking about who would win, and at the end of the day. So at some point, I thought to myself that this Kess, did he go to this house just because he wants to just go and pass through? Is he looking at getting to the finals or something? I don't know. I couldn't understand what you were about when you were having that conversation at that particular time.
So before I came to the house, I was decent. I wasn't like hungry, so that's why I didn't come there to say PT stuff, you know. But I wanted to go as far.
I was from the gutter.
Oh. You know, I didn't come from that.
So you already knew that if you don't have that narrative, you would not get to like the...
Yes, I just wanted to go there, be myself, and then if people like me for who I am, fine. If they don't, I go back to my...
Satisfy your cravings.
Yes. The most important thing for me is my family is proud of me. And that's the most important thing for me.
Earlier when we started the interview, you said going into the Big Brother house was a dream for you, was a goal that you've been wanting to achieve for a while.
Yeah.
And obviously you wanted to go into the house to achieve something. And now that you're out of the house, do you think you were able to achieve what you went into the house to achieve? And do you think you've gotten to where you want to get to?
Yeah, yeah, I went there to, you know, the platform is the biggest platform in Africa. I'm a businessman.
Yeah,
this has given me a face. So it's just for me to expand my businesses. So I think it has actually done what I wanted it to do for me.
So what are those things that you, because we learned that you import cars and all that.
I sell cars,
So what are those things that you really want to focus on right now that you're out of the house?
I'm looking forward to expanding I own a table water factory in Edo State. So I'm looking forward to expanding that business. I'm looking forward to going into movie production, like the business side of movie making, investing in movies and then getting return. So I'm just more or less about business, you know, and I'm open for acting, open for whatever comes, you know, from the entertainment world. But for me, it's mainly on businesses. Yeah, that's what I do.
O'Shea Kess, the businessman.
I don't like to make noise. I like to make moves.
As Kess.
Don't let them know. Yeah. Now that you're out, looking at the show, who do you think will win? And who is your choice?
For me, I think I actually want Fina to win.
Why?
I think she's very authentic. Although I like Brian a lot, Fina, Brian, but I'll choose Fina. I think because I've seen her in like so many lights. I've seen her as a Raz person. I've seen her as I don't know. I've seen her as Ijoma. I've seen her as unusual Fina, you know. Yeah. I've seen her in love. I've seen her as a typical Nigerian woman, you know. So I've seen her in so many lights. So I think she's very authentic. And I think I just want her to win.
What do you think of Hermes?
I think it's cool. I don't have any issue with Hermes. I think when it comes out of the house, because I didn't get to spend too much time because of the levels.
That's right.
I think it's very interesting. A lot of people in my house were seeing him as very annoying, but personally, I think it's very entertaining.
Somebody who has 2 girlfriends outside and then telling Alison that because you cannot just come from somewhere and want to be the main.
Yes, he has baggage already.
Yeah, I think Hermes is very cool.
Who else in the other house are you rooting for?
Dotun, because he was my partner.
Oh, when you picked the card.
New issue, congrats to him.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I just said they don't come out.
Oh.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's one too.
Interesting. Thank you so much, Kess, for coming on the show today. We really appreciate you. Thank you for great.
You should probably write a book, how to avoid ladies when they come.
Abby?
Because what? That is a lot. You should teach all these guys, though. Teach them. All these guys.
We don't want to learn.
Teach them. Teach them that once you're married, they should
coconut.
Yeah.
Let's run. Focus.
All right, and that's it with our final guest for today. We'll be back to talk about the movie showing at the movies.